Okay, Jose, I noticed in Seesaw and some of your assignments, you're doing okay with division, but you're having a little bit of trouble with what we call remainders. So I thought we'd talk about that a little bit here. So let's remember what division is. Division is taking a total amount of things and putting it in equal groups. For example, I have 30 pennies here. And you see that I've taken the 30 pennies and I've put it into equal groups. And each group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 in each group. So in this case, I've taken 30 and I've divided it by 5. So the question is, what's 30 divided by 5? Well, if we put it into groups of 5, let's count how many groups we make. Well, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 5. So if we take 30 and divide it by 5, we get 6. All right? And so that means if 30 divided by 5 equals 6, then 30 divided by 6 equals 5. Let's make a connection here. Let's connect it to 6 times 5. We know that 6 times 5 equals 30, right? 6 times 5 is 30, and 5 times 6 is 30. So that tells us that if we have 6 groups of 5, that's 30. Well, if we take 30 and put it into groups of 5, there's going to be 6 in each group. At the same time, if we take 30 and put it into groups of 6 like this, now we've got groups of 6. Now we're going to have, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Whoops, I did that wrong. 6, 18, 20. Sorry. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. So 30 divided by 6 equals 5. You see how we can switch these two? These are interchangeable. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So let's think of another way we could divide it. What if we took 30 and we divided it by 10? Well, that would mean we'd make rows of 10 now. Let's see. It's going to be tricky. Okay, so now we have rows of 10. And how many rows do we have? Well, we got 10. 10 and 10 is 20. 20 and 10 is 30. We got 10, 20, 30. That's 1, 2, 3 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 groups of 10. So that means we've got 10, 30 divided by 10 equals 3. And at the same time, if you look at it this way, the columns you've got groups of 3. So I'd be taking 30 divided by 3. If 30 divided by 10 is 3, then 30 divided by 3 must be 10. Because if you see the groups of 3 here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 groups of 3. All right? So that's what division is, taking a total, in this case like 30, and putting it into equal groups. All right? Let's take a different total. Let's see. Let's change our total to, let me get a fresh piece of paper first. Let's take out, we'll just keep 30. But now what I want you to do, so we know we got 30 in here, all right? We know we got 30. Now let's divide it by a number where it's not going to work out so nice. So let's do 30 divided by 4. Let's see what happens when we take 30 and make groups of 4. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and we got a problem here. When we make groups of 4, look at this. We got these 2 left over. So first of all, let's look. I counted them, right? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28. Well, I can't do any more groups of 4 because I don't have enough to make a group of 4. But we have these 2. We got to count them also. So this is 24. So this would be 25 and 26. 25 and 26. All right. So if we made an array, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. What am I doing? 29, 30. Why did I say 26? 29, 30. So this is not 26. So we got 28 here, and then 29 and 30. All right. So when we try to divide this, think, how many groups of 4 can we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all we can make. So we can make 7 groups of 4, but we still got these 2. Remember what this is called. These are a remainder. That's called a remainder. When you try to put something in equal groups and you have some left over, that's called a remainder. And how many do we have left? 1, 2. We count 2 more spots. 1, 2. We see 2 more left. So we got a remainder of 2. So if we take 30 and divide it by 4, we get 7 groups of 4, and then we have a remainder of 2. So 30 divided by 4 equals 7 with a remainder of 2. And a good way to know you're going to have a remainder is look at the dividend, remember the number being divided, and look at the divisor, the number you're dividing by. If this is not a factor of this, then you know you're going to have a remainder. This is not a factor. We cannot multiply this by anything and get this. So we know we're going to have a remainder. All right. Let's do one more, and let's work with a different number. Let's take, let's see, let me add. So, okay. Let's say now we've got 32. Okay, let's make it 35. Let's make it 35. All right, so let's take 35. Let's divide it by something we know that is a factor of it. 5 is a factor of 35. So let's divide 35 by 5. So let's make our groups of 5. All right, so that's 35 divided by 5. And the first question is, how many groups of 5 are there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 5. So 35 divided by 5 is 7, right? Now what if we did this? 35 divided by 8. Now I'll tell you right now, Jose, 8's not a factor of 35. If we skip count by 8, we are not going to land on 35. Let's prove it with the pennies, okay? So let's make groups of 8. I'll take 3 away. That's a group of 8. There's a group of 8. Make another group of 8. And look what happens. It doesn't work out evenly. Let's see, though, how many groups of 8 can we make? All right. I'm going to combine everything. I'm going to combine my objects here with skip counting. One more group of 8. Yep, those are all groups of 8. I'm going to combine my objects here with making an array and skip counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Did I do this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 32. And then we got to get to 33. 35, I mean 33, 34, 35. So you see, when we try to make groups of 8, we have some left over. Let's first see how many groups of 8 can we make. 1, 2, 3, 4. See the 4 rows? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can only make 4. Then we have 3 left over. 1, 2, 3. So this is 4 with the remainder of 3. 35 divided by 8 is 4 with the remainder of 3. I hope this is making a little bit more sense to you. Sorry about my rough teaching here. I'm making some mistakes and goofing up my words, but hopefully you got the message here. So I want you to go into IXL and work on your division up to your 12s. That'll be good practice for you. And I'm you know what? Look in Seesaw. I'll probably put up an assignment for you too. You know what? No, just stick with IXL. Work with let's see. In IXL, you can work with skill E11. Skill E11. You know what? Not E11. Hang on. Yeah. Hold on. I want to make sure I get the right skill for you. I think I want to find ones with. You could try E11, work on E3 and E11. All right. In IXL, work on skills E3 and E11. Okay. I'll write them down here. In IXL, E3 and E11. Okay. And we'll go ahead and work on those skills today, and I'll probably have an assignment for you tomorrow. All right. Okay, good. And again, watch this video as many times as you need. Okay. All right.